My friend, that is a problem. The problem of the educational system in Italy are not actually fighting for justice, but fighting for money.
ABOWI's Lawyers Talk in Italy. Today I'm speaking with Claudio Ceriani, a Milan-based senior and founding partner of the SCF Legale Studio law firm, talking about his experience in the Italian and international legal world and his advice for law students. Please briefly introduce yourself in terms of name, age, origin, and how long you've been practicing the profession of law.
My name is Claudio Ceriani. I'm a lawyer registered in the bar of Milano, Italy. I'm practicing in a law firm since many years ago, since 1988. The year I got my university degree at the State University of Milan. And to remember the first day I entered into a law firm, it was the 2nd of May of 1988. From that day and now, I'm a happy lawyer. I'm a lawyer, happy to be a lawyer. And I'm senior partner and founding partner of a law firm based in Milan. The name of the firm is SCF, from the initials of the 3 partners. We are 3 partners, and 15 lawyers in all. A medium-sized law firm, but it's not the size which means all, and it is the quality of the people.
What is your main focus in law?
My field of practice is international law, commercial law, corporate law.
And what made you decide to become a lawyer in the first place?
Hope of life was to enter into the diplomatic career, to become a diplomatic. In order to get into the diplomatic career, you have to sit for a state exam, which is very difficult. It takes at least a couple of years after law graduation to study, and then the results are very uncertain. I mean, it is very difficult to get it. And at that time, I was scared. I mean, I was scared that I was wasting the money of my family for years of study without actually a practical result in a short term. That is why I sent my CV to the law firms in Milan saying, well, I'm here. Do you need a young and enthusiastic practitioner? There, one of these law firms called me up, and then so it was not my decision at the beginning. But when I started law, I realized that was my profession, that I was happy to be a lawyer, as I said.
And what exactly is the social recognition of a legal career in Italy?
As well as in, I think, as well as in many other European countries, there is a small environment, a smaller environment, small towns, province towns, where the lawyer is considered very highly considered socially. In the big towns is a profession as many others. But the stereotype, of course, as you mentioned, is that the lawyer are not actually fighting for justice, but fighting for money. And that is a stereotype which of course I do not like, because which I don't feel it may apply to me and to the lawyers of my law firm, because of course we do work for gaining the money we need for our life and our families. But the difference is you make is in the way you do it. I mean, it's not in the scope, but in a way you try to reach the scope. If you respect the laws always, if you try to use your knowledge to help the people who need your help. Well, I don't see any, and this is what a good lawyer should do. If a lawyer is good also not only for money, his earnings, but also in taking a social responsibility because of his knowledge of the law, of the rules. Well, I would say that lawyers could have a good reputation, or a better reputation than they have presently.
What challenges do you face as a lawyer every day?
Yes.
Every day, consistent with your principle. Wake up, you go to the office, you meet the clients, you study, and you never have, you don't, in every day you don't have to forget that you are being paid by your client because you take the responsibility of solving their problems. To solve them by studying, always. And that is the real challenge, because some days you don't really feel like you want to study, that you don't feel really you want to go deep into the problems. You don't feel you are a human being, even if you are a lawyer. Sometimes you feel weak and not able to take all the responsibility of the others' problems on you. But this is your challenge. This is why you're paid. This is why you're a lawyer.
What is the average English proficiency of an Italian lawyer?
My friend, that is a problem. The problem of the educational system in Italy. The point is, I mean, generally speaking, Italian school system does not enable the people to study English. Therefore, lawyers, Italian lawyers who have been studying in Italy, do not speak other language than Italians. Generally speaking, of course, a minority can speak other languages.
What kind of legal advice is in high demand from your international clients?
Real estate and corporate law.
Okay.
In your experience, how high is the demand for international cases?
The direction you give to your profession, and I'd say that 30% of our turnover is made out of its international clients. The international work is, generally speaking, concentrated in Italy, in the big towns, mainly in Milan, Genoa, Turin, and Rome.
What kind of advice would you give to law students or prospective law students?
Profession. Become a lawyer if you are enthusiastic about, if you have the passion, if you're enthusiastic about bearing the responsibility of the other's problem. That is not easy. Don't do it for money, do it for helping people, and then make money by helping people. This is not a paradox. This is possible. But first, you have to accept that the responsibility of other people is on you. If you accept it, okay. If you like taking decision, if you like taking the responsibility, if you like solving the problems, do the lawyer. Otherwise, you may be a very good person in other fields. Don't do the lawyer.
Thank you, Mr. Ceriani, for taking your time to answer my questions today. Thank you.